Hey friends, you can only bottle it up for so long. In the last video, we started this section called the Beatitudes, and you should read Matthew 5, 1 to 12. Like as we're walking through this little section, we saw that blessed are the poor in spirit, which none of us want to believe, right? We would rather just be rich and be done with it. But Jesus, taught us there a new way of looking at life. Here's the next thing he's going to bring up. He's going to bring up the pain that you and I go through. And he says that you can only bottle it up for so long. Right? Matthew 5 4 is here's what it says. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. See, I don't know if this has always been the case. It probably has. But people today seem extremely hard hearted. And it seems like there's a growing number of people that are just ready to snap, right? They're becoming slower to forgive. You see things like, stop wasting your time on people that don't, care or return your calls or, whatever it is, which is all I just always see it and go, that's just such terrible advice because somewhere somebody has to stop that madness and begin to do something different. But I tell my kids, my wife all the time when, don't be aggressive, especially in traffic, right? People are ready to snap. And so they see you being a little aggressive or holding, not wanting to let somebody in or getting mad because somebody cut you off, right? You don't know what's going on in that person's head. Just let them go because as soon as you do something back, they flip out. And so knowing that that's what's going on out there or wherever outside, wherever you're watching this is, let's be honest. It's probably happening right here and in there too. It's definitely happening in our churches. And I think it really breaks Jesus's heart because that's the place where we're supposed to be able to go with any issue and find comfort and help and healing and hope. See, a hard heart, it's a symptom of unprocessed pain. And in this second beatitude, there's the obvious, blessed are those who mourn, for they'll be comforted. Those that don't mourn, they're not going to be comforted. They're not going to find healing or resolution. And it doesn't matter if it's a physical loss, right? Somebody died, you get physically injured. It doesn't matter if it's a relational loss. It doesn't matter if it's an emotional loss, a financial loss, a career loss, right? You get the idea. The pain that you've gone through, that you've not processed, that you don't talk about, it's doing something to you. And you can only bottle it up for so long before you explode and I explode. And you and I both know, maybe it's you, maybe it's me, right? But you definitely know people who are stuck in some loss. It's all they talk about. And it's defined the last months, years. In some cases, it's defined the rest of their life. And so our Heavenly Father, He gives us this process called mourning so that when we experience loss, we can find healing for our souls to help keep them soft and pliable, to keep them from becoming hard, so that we can move on and continue to live the life that He has for us to the fullest. See, blessed are the poor in spirit. It's a new way of looking at life. It's a way that creates dependency on God. And blessed are those who mourn, for you can only bottle it up so long. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.